She's found the best if you have the time. Got just the thing with you in mind. What's old is new again. Oh, the circle never ends. Oh, Becky's vintage and more. It's what you're looking for. What's old is new again. Oh, the circle never ends. At Becky's vintage and more. It's what you're looking for. What's old and more.
Hey everybody, how's everybody doing out there?
Hello.
Jean was having a little sound difficulty, so we were trying to troubleshoot. Sorry, we were a couple minutes late, but we're good. A minute late, something like that.
Hello, Bob.
Hi, Bob. What
Hi,
else is
Bob.
up? I'm just sharing us out so people will know, hey, we're here. Let's see. So, how's your day going? You guys doing okay?
Wonderful. Like
Our-
you had to think about that.
Our temperature's creeping up, so yeah. We're supposed to be 100 degrees by Monday.
Oh dear.
It's supposed to snow tomorrow morning or late tonight into tomorrow morning, and it's supposed to snow Tuesday night too.
Now,
Oh, my.
it seems to me that it's unusual to be getting snow in May. Now,
Not up here.
I expect it in April, but
Right.
to me it's unusual in May.
The really nice spring weather is what's unusual in May up here. I
Oh.
remember we got 2
Yes.
feet of snow in May. Hi, Leslie. We've had 2 feet of snow out of a snowstorm in May before.
Wow.
Everybody goes, "Arr," because now all the fruit trees are.
Exactly.
My azalea started out so pretty, and not no more.
Yeah, my we had a cold snap in April, much later in the month, and my lilac leaved, but it didn't flower because the buds got caught with that freeze. But it didn't
Yeah.
affect the leaves. The leaves came out.
Good.
Yeah, Denver was supposed to be getting a really yucky snowstorm, which I am nowhere near, thank goodness.
Well, that's good.
Hey, Tex-Mex.
wow.
Oh, good. Glad you got out.
Yeah, that's
Hope
always
things went
important.
well.
I turn my volume off, my phone. Yeah. Wow.
Can you make
I
my
can't believe
stomach
it's here in
stop growling, Becky?
Huh?
While you're pushing buttons, can you make my tummy stop growling?
Sure, go get something to eat. We'll wait.
I didn't have time.
Your son got 28 inches. Wow.
Oh, wow.
Well, you can take a break in between and go grab something. We'll let you.
I'll turn the mic off so I'm not crunching and munching.
Oh,
On
okay.
air.
Well, that's good. Because then you'll make everybody else hungry too. Yeah, I'm supposed to go out to eat with my son tomorrow because, yeah, Sunday's just going to be crazy with people wanting to go out to eat. So we thought Friday would be better.
Yeah.
We'll see.
My son and Horde are taking me late Sunday, so we'll be going like at 3:00 we're going to our favorite Mexican. I'm going to have margaritas.
Oh. Well, there you go. Sounds like fun.
Yes, it is.
Okay. Yeah, I had new people on some other shows that I got in contact with, and I think I asked Cricket if she might want to come on some shows. She has some really pretty glass. So we'll see. She had a clearance show today too. If somebody didn't see that, they should go back and rewatch because she had good prices on stuff.
What's her channel?
It's Cricket Harrington.
Okay, I'm not familiar with that name.
Okay. We've gone over. Wow. A 2-year-old. Wow. Yeah.
I actually
Those
like
are
2
too
years
busy.
old.
That's a good age. You're right. That is a good age.
I do like that age. It wasn't terrible for me.
Yeah. No terrible twos, huh? Yeah. My son wasn't real terrible either.
My daughter wasn't.
Well, I guess that's because no child can out terrible me.
Well, you'd think maybe your offspring.
Yeah. Well, my son tried. And when he was about 5 or 6, I looked him in the eye and I said, look, there isn't a single thing that you are not thinking about doing that I have not already tried and done. I said, so just forget about it because you're never going to outthink me. I'm always going to be a step ahead of you. He gave it up.
Well, he'd kind of have to, with you. There probably was a lot that you already could think of. Oh, hi, Lynette. Nice to see you. Yeah, I think I would have hated to have been there with little Randy. That just
Little Randy was really a good kid, but I was clever. I never got. Listen, I tell you how clever I was. I was the only child. I never got blamed because they couldn't prove it.
Well, and who did they blame?
The dog. See, Father blamed the dog for everything. So you know who else did? The dog did it. Yeah, and I said it with a straight face. No, it wasn't me. Dog did it.
That's funny.
I perfected the art of not looking guilty at a very young age.
Do you have a dog now?
No, now we have a cat. The cat does it.
The kitty did. Yeah, the kitty drags off with the jewelry. I know. Yeah. You didn't misplace it or anything.
Yeah. Well, the dog was very naughty. The dog would.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. I was going to say our dog was very naughty. He would steal Father's cigarettes and go down and smoke in the TV room in the middle of the night and burn holes in the arm of the couch.
Ruh-roh.
That is a naughty dog. I don't know that I've ever seen a dog do that before. That's just really amazing.
Nothing Mother could say. We all knew it was him. We let him get away with it.
It's a good thing he didn't burn everybody down.
I know.
That's true.
Bless his heart.
Okay. And your doggy's not so mischievous, I hope?
Mine?
Yeah.
Addie is.
Oh.
Bucky and Ruger, they're kind of laid back. Bucky's so big that he's just kind of laid back and doesn't really care one way or another. And Ruger, he's my huggy dog. He'll come out and give you a big hug and lay his face against yours. He's so sweet. And then Addie, she's the ornery one. She's the rotten one. Anything that she can get into, she will. But she's the youngest, and she's just 2. So
she's got some time.
Still puppy.
Well, they're so cute when they're puppies. Mine's still cute, but they get up on my husband's lap. They're big old lap dogs at 50 pounds each, and they want to get up on my lap, and I'm like, no, that's not happening.
Well, I'll bet Bucky goes 110, 120 maybe.
Yeah.
He's boxer and American Bully
Oh,
mix.
I had a mix like that before.
He's the most lovable guy. They all three are.
Mine
There's-
chewed up on walls.
Oh, dear.
Yeah,
How do you
they
chew a wall?
haven't
Very carefully. I don't
can
know.
see
It's
scratching the wall, but now I can see chewing a door jamb, but I don't know how you chew a door.
a little
Chew a
both.
wall.
Yeah, a little both. But yeah, I was thinking that the drywall may have some kind of a salt in it that maybe attracted her to do that. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, that's a possibility.
Yeah, I mean, she started out doing that, but then she stopped. So after we had her a while. But yeah, it was really odd. And she would chew a little bit of stuff she shouldn't have. But
They all do.
I don't know. She's still really lovely. All right. Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and put the welcome information up so we can get this started. No more people will probably be trickle in after that. The item does not include shipping. We'll invoice you. Wait for your invoice because it will have the amount that's for shipping on it. And if you changed your address lately or we don't have your address, please make sure and email that information to us. And our emails are right under our faces here too, and in the description of the video. And we do buy it nows and offers. If you are at your max offer, please let us know as soon as possible. We count down offers going once, going twice, last call, fair warning, or fair warning, and sold. If you come in before the sold, we will reopen the offers. We'll also wait for questions to be answered if they come in before the sold. After the sold has been put in, we cannot accept any more offers, just to be fair to everybody. I'll be doing a drawing about halfway through the sale for those that commented on last week's sale. The winner gets $2 off as a thank you for commenting. Make sure you're in live chat and not top chat, and that the live on your screen has a red dot, not numbers, so you are not lagging. And if you're watching on the replay, please check out the recap at the end and email the sellers to claim an item, because we do a recap at the end. And I do allow people to build a box with me with payment of the initial invoice, and subsequent invoices may have any additional postage amount with your new purchase. Okay. Well, hi everybody.
We're back.
It was such a long time there. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put Randy up so she can show her first three items and tell us all about herself and where she's going to be.
Hopefully you had opportunity to run get snacks. Okay. So hi, I am Randy. My channel is RandyatMoonValleyCrafts. I've also got an Etsy store by the name Moon Valley Crafts, all one word run together. And of course, my email is moonvalleycrafts@aol.com. I am in the middle of Missouri. I use PayPal for my invoicing and Pirate Ship for my shipping. And so it's pretty simple. The person buys, I invoice, they pay, it goes out. Real quick and easy. I will be doing unless we have it set up to invoice at the end of each week, I will be doing my invoicing at the middle of the month. Is my next invoicing period. I just got done with an invoicing period at the end of April. All right. So I love to start out with buy it now, and I got some old things and some not so old things. But we're going to start off with an old thing.
Okay.
Now, who likes vintage glass? This is a 32-inch necklace. I have it doubled. It is wired rosary style, which means between each bead. And you've got these really neat old art beads, faux pearls, and brass beads. There is no clasp on this, but they've wired the beads. See, some of these beads have got wire around them. Faux pearls, variety of colors. So like some are kind of a lilac-y and some are really deep, rich purple color. See, they twisted them around. It's a really neat old necklace. Now, I have had this thing forever. I'm going to guess that it very easily could be from the 60s or so. So if you like the purple glass, this is a really nice necklace. Almost, you could almost use it as like a chain pull on something. If you didn't want it as a necklace, you could unhook one of the little things and do something really funky and creative with it. All right. The next item I've got is a combination necklace, and I think I misspelled wood. Wood. This one is 18 to 20 inches. It is silver tone. It has a 3-tier look going down from single. And in here you have wood, agate, and glass. It's got an interesting chain. And you've got agate pieces like there in the middle. Then you've got glass rondelles, glass and wood. And you've got the silver rondelles. And those sort of, the little ones like up in here, you've got agate in there. Very neutral. It's going to hang like around right here. And it's a really nice all-season piece. Great with t-shirt, casual wear, or on a V-neck line. This is for that. My last piece I'm wearing this is a black leather bracelet that will fit a 6 to a 7. It has a snap closure. It's textured. No brand. And look at this rhinestone. Almost looks like a bow when it's closed. That is real leather. There's no branding, no marking on it. Haven't a clue who made it. You almost could make a head headband out of it, or ooh, you know what you could do if you got a piece of cloth and you put the snaps in it, you know, the male on one side and the female on the other, you could actually make a collar necklace with snapping in the back. Isn't that clever? But I think it's a neat bracelet. It is, let's see how wide it is. I can't see. Hold on. It's a good 2 inches wide. And that is my 3. And now we go to our guest, Jane.
Okay, here she is.
Hi, everybody. I'm Jane, doggone happy. I ship from Pennsylvania. Yes, it's still cold. It's supposed to snow either late tonight or tomorrow morning, and Tuesday too. Pennsylvania, I will invoice everything over the weekend and all next week. I do have to have surgery, so I will be getting everything out, and that way nothing gets caught up into what I have to go through. I do have 3 doggies, Bucky, Ruger, and Addie. And yep, still got the wood burners going. Maybe it'll get warm someday. I think I said everything. I'm not sure. I think. So I'll do this. These rattle. These are stainless steel, and that's tape and sticker residue. It's still got it on there. I was sitting here pulling some of it off. It has the thumb ring so that you can get a hold of it. All right. And it does have 3 sizes. Here's your first. Here is your second. And
How much are they?
What?
How much are they again?
15
Okay.
for all 3. Now these will fit a stand-up mixer. These will fit your mixer. Okay, I think these were made for West Bend. I'm not 100% sure. They were on a mixer. You can tell. Okay, they all 3 have their finger holes so that you can pick it up easily.
Those handles are handy. Randy, if you want to go get something, I'll go ahead and do this.
I'm good. I'm good.
Okay.
Okay.
I drank a lot of water. That'll last a little bit.
Randy.
Anybody in for the blender bowls?
Okay, you have a large, medium, and small.
And they last forever.
They do. Forever. And what's nice about your little one, you can do your egg whites. That's a nice size for that.
Yeah, and it's nice that they have that ring to hold on to, too.
The handles?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you have a little one that's just learning how to cook and mix things, these are not breakable. They have little handholds. So it is a good set for a first set for, you know, somebody that's just learning to cook that's maybe not as dexterous as everybody else.
Or if you have a bunch of little ones running around, these won't break.
Yeah, and they also love to beat on them with a wooden spoon and make a band noise.
My daughter used to do that.
Yeah, Randy was having the same thought I was.
Yep, my daughter used to do that. Okay, we can pass on this.
Okay.
All right. I do have these. These are vintage because these are from Kmart. But you hang them on the wall or in your window or on your door, or take them outside and hang them in your garden. It says welcome, and it's a little spade and shovel. Okay, they do have paint that really looks nice in a window.
They look like stained glass stuff. Yeah.
I know, and it does say glass, so I'm assuming it is. But I never opened one, and if you would like
Got
me
little
to,
flowers on it.
if you'd like me to open this, I will. The
And how much?
in it is right there, and these are going to be $7, and I have 3. Buy it now. They're just really cute to hang up and welcome your guest. And like I said, you could have the flag hook and hang this out in your garden.
Ginger says, "How are you, Jane?"
Oh, hi, honey. It's good to see you. Ask me tomorrow. It's been a rough one today. But your box has left. Just so you know. Your box left. Wait, are there 2 different gingers?
There's
No?
a couple of gingers. So this is ginger with a G, and the other one has a J.
Okay, it was the one with the J her box left. Okay, got it. She's probably looking at me like, what are you talking about?
I'm sure people mix the 2 of them up when somebody just says the name. You know, that's very easy to do.
Hi, Susan. Okay, so there they are. There are 3 available. And when Kmart sold them, they were $7.99. Sold by Kmart. They have a nice little weight to them, too. So they're very sturdy. Okay? And I do have 3. All right?
Okay.
And then these are $3 a piece. And I will show you 3. All you have to do is write the name of the book, and that's how you would claim it. This is my little golden book about God. Okay. There we go. This one is 1975. So just claim it by God. Okay. This one is Here Comes the Parade. Now, some of these on the outside are not the greatest of shape. Some of them are pretty old, but otherwise they're just fine to read. Maybe a little kid took a pencil, but I think I got them all erased. This one is 1951, The Parade. Here Comes the Parade. Excuse me. Here's your back. See, some of the gold is starting to work its way across, peel off. Okay? And for the last one, this one is the Shaggy Baggy Elephant. And this little guy, you know what? I should have memorized these dates. This one is XLV11, which I think is 1962 or 1967. The Shaggy Baggy Elephant. These are so cute. So see, they're in good shape. It's just they've been loved a lot. Okay? And this one, aw, the shaggy baggy elephant, that's cool.
Yeah, the saggy baggy elephants always.
Saggy, I say shaggy, it's saggy.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's my 3. And I thank you.
All right. Go ahead and
We've got a little lag too.
pull myself over. Yeah, there's been a lag for a couple of days or about a week now. The lag's been worse. I think so. Yeah. All right. Got some different items in. So my first one, number 1, is going to be a cardinal of love.
Oh,
This is marked Leo Ward, 1986. So this is a older one. Leo Ward, 1986. And the base of it does glow with a cadmium glow. And his little top knot does glow, but it's hard to see that. But yeah. So they do glow. He's this one's 3 inches tall. And he's 4 3/4 inches long from the nose to the tail. This one has a bubble in him too. I don't know if you can see that. Let me see. Right in the middle. See that bubble? It's right in the middle. I think it's neat. Yeah, he's a really neat one. It's the Cardinal of Love. And it's just $22 start. Hi, Holland. Okay. And let's see, the next one. Leave that for just a minute. Hi, Timmy. Nice to see you. Next one's going to be the same price, but it's a smaller one. And it's 2 1/4 inches tall and 2 1/4 inches wide. The smaller ones sometimes actually go more than the larger ones, but they just put them the same. And this one is also Leo Ward from 1986. There you go. And here you can see it glowing with a cadmium glow. It's mainly the base on these that glow. Got a little top knot, little tails. Let's see. So this is number 2, 2 1/4 inches tall. And then I'll show it beside number 1. There's number 1, and here's number 2. They're both $22. So this is like the baby bird and the, I don't know, daddy bird, maybe. I think there's one that's in the middle of the sizes here. Oh, Mortal Kombat. That one looked good. Yeah, my husband wants to go see The Devil Wears Prada too.
Yeah, that one looks like a good one too.
I kind of want to see Mortal Kombat too.
Well, just wait a year. It'll be on TV.
That's true. Okay, let me see here. What I have next. I have some magnets that are DeGrazia and have a choice. $3 each choice. It's the starting bid. The first one, number 3, they're all magnets. This one's called We 3.
Oh, how beautiful.
I love DeGrazia. Next one I have is Girl with a Sewing Machine. Then this one is Flower Boy. Hi, Wolf. And this one is called Home of the Love. This is a Kokopah native girl. That's what the natives are that he does. Hi, Monica. Okay, so you've got the choice of Home of the Love, or just say Love. Flower Boy, you can just say Boy. The Girl Sewing, you can just say Sewing. Or We 3, and you can just say 3. And they're $3 each, starting bid for those. If anybody would like one, just let me know. And they'll come back on the recap though. And my next round, I'll be doing the ducky races. So don't let me forget that. And we're going to bring Randy back up.
Okie doke.
Oh, wait a minute.
What? Oh, yeah. Monica wants something.
She wants 2. So let me put myself back up here. Monica wants the boy. And the 3. Is that right, Monica? Just want to make sure she gets the right ones.
I love the colors in those.
Yes, okay. All right. I'll set those aside for you. I know I had some people interested in these before, and I'm really not making much at all on them. So, but I just like you guys to be happy.
We like being happy too.
Yeah, here's Randy.
Okie doke. All right. What is next? Oh, this is pretty. Now, there is a name for this focal, but I, for the life of me, cannot remember what it is. It is a stone, but I don't know if it's an ore. It's very metallic, but it is a stone. This is on a black leather cord. It is 26 inches. Then they have wire wrapped, and you have more glass and stone bits down there. And it's long. I've got it clipped back. So it has this is the closure, another piece of that stone. I want to say bronzite, but I may not be right. I can't remember. And I just want to try something real fast. It is metallic. So it is metallic. So, but I know that it's a stone that has a high iron content. It's not a metal disc. Very tribal looking, boho-ish. Really nice. And then keeping in that color palette, and I hated when things are on monofilament because the monofilament gets wonky. This is also so this is actually green quartz, and it has black glass bicones. Now, to get the wonkiness out, it's because it's been curled up in a bag. So you would simply, what I would do, you've got two different ways to do it. You can submerge it in very hot water. And then once it's gotten heated up, you can pull it out and you could hang it with a little weight on it, and that'll pull it out. Another way to do it is hang it with a weight and use your hair dryer and heat it, and it'll relax and the weight will pull this down. But then when the monofilament cools, it will retain the new straightness. This one is 16 to 18 inches. It's even got the little piece of the green quartz up at the neckline. So this can be worn as a choker or a little bit lower. And that is green quartz. Very earthy. And my last piece are vintage earrings. These are clip-on. The brand is Daria. And that one's fallen off because the piece is broken. They are silver tone. You have black enamel, rhinestones, and you've got these gorgeous blue rhinestones in the middle. Ooh, pretty. I may have to think about wearing these. Remember, and they also have in the body of the earring, it has the name there. So even if you have pierced ears, you can easily wear a clip-on, but you can't do the reverse. So very nice. And now I want to show you a little trick. This is something that I used to do. Come out of there. Okay. I used to do this in the 70s all the time and 80s. So I have a neck wire. I have a clip-on earring. But what if I just have one clip-on earring? I now have a beautiful choker. So when you get really good looking clip-on earrings like this, and you've got a neck wire like this, it becomes a necklace. And I just put it on so that the clip side is down. You could also do that on a chain, like a herringbone. You could put that on any chain and make a long pin and make a pendant out of it. So that's just something to do. You know, if you ever get your hands on single, really good looking single pierced earrings, single clip earrings, is you can make jewelry out of them. All right, that's my 3. Off we go to Jane.
There you go. You got a question from Barb.
I have not ever done that. I
Huh.
generally don't use fishing line to make earrings. When I string beads, I usually use wire, and I use I've never made clip-on. I've made pierced. So I use the finding for the pierced, and then I usually attach the beads with a wire and then hook to that. So I've never done that.
Yeah,
But you could.
Didn't you say
I'd have to
fishing
see the
line,
earrings to see what we're looking at.
instead of going on your ear, they would go around your ear? Interesting.
I've never done that, but I suppose I could. But I need to see the ear, like I need to see an example. Once
Yeah.
I see an example of something, I can usually make it. Keep in mind that when it's going behind your ear, now it would hang right there.
Yeah.
So it would hang closer in. This one's wanting to fall over, but like
Okay.
it would be right there. I suppose I could. What I could probably do is make the earring, and then instead of putting it on the finding, put it on the fishing wire.
Oh. Well, I'm going to go
Yeah.
ahead and get Jane up
Yeah,
here.
they use cord. So yeah, I could probably take it here and do that.
Okay.
Alrighty. Yeah, email me about that.
This one is from 1940. Okay. This is Hazel. She looks like Red Riding Hood to me, but she's called Hazel. There she is. She is a marionette. She has the airplane control. Everything works. Everything's good. Every time I set her down, she gets tangled. So her leg's really, it's the way I'm pulling the string. Her leg is really there. Okay. And it's the same size as the other one. It's just the way I'm holding it. Okay. You can make her dance. You can make her do anything you want her to do. The strings are attached to her head, her arms, her legs. Okay. Here is her back. See, I'm telling you, she looks like Red Riding Hood. Okay. She was made in Kansas City, Missouri during the 40s. There's her other arm. It keeps coming back here. Stop it. There we go. There's her arms, and she's a marionette. She's going to be $20 if you would like her. She's a buy it now. Need a steamer cape down. That's the way she was in the box. But there she is. She is so cool. I sit and play with her and try to make her go. It's fun. The only thing is, like I said, I lay her down and then her strings get tangled. But she's very, very good shape. There is absolutely nothing wrong with her. There, I let her string go. Now you can see. Her legs are the same size. There she is. The strings are attached to her head as well. I thought she was really cool. Now, it does say, I don't know, because part of it's missing on the stick. There you go. But it's cool. This is really, really fun to play with. Okay? 1940s. And they call this the airplane holder. And look, I really tangled it that time. Okay. So there you go. If you like her. I thought she was cool. I have never seen a marionette before. Like in real life. Howdy doody, yeah, but not in real life. She's neat. All right. We'll put her back in here. Now, this is going to be a $5 buy it now. Okay. There's my little teddy bear. I think he's so sweet. He's nothing like, he's called King Plush. Okay. I just think he's adorable. There you go. He's really, really soft. And he has a big blue bow. Blue must be the thing for me tonight because everything I look at is blue. And there you go. She's going to be $5. I think she's adorable. I think every little one should have a teddy bear. She has no rips or tears. She's fine. And there's her touche tag. And she's $5. If you like her, him, it, bear, whatever you said. Okay? You change your mind, she's right here. He, she, it. All right. I do have a covered bridge piece of art. This is, wow. You know what? It's getting really dark, which means it's getting ready to storm. Okay. This says the road to a friend's house is never long. I thought this was so sweet. Okay, this is $10 and buy it now. Look at it reflect. There. It's a covered bridge with this saying, and then this is metal on the wood, all four corners. I think that's so pretty. Okay, and then on the back, there's your hanger. It looks like knotty pine. It's not heavy. So it's probably knotty pine. All right. I think this is so cool. And the knots in the back. That's what my house is made out of, knotty pine. I thought this would make a super nice gift. Okay. And that's my 3, and I thank you.
Okay. If anybody thinks about any of those later, they're going to come back on the recap. I'm going to go ahead and bring myself up. Put the banner here. And I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. And we're going to bring up the ducky races. And the ducky races are for everybody that put a comment in on last week's show. And we only had 4 people that commented on last week's show. And it's Monica, Tex-Mex, Jackie, and Katie. And I'm going to shuffle these
No,
characters.
George?
No, George didn't. Let's see. We'll shuffle again. Oh, looks like Katie's a pirate. Tex-Mex is in purple. Jackie's in red. And Monica's in pink. I'm going to go ahead and start it. And good luck, everybody.
Oh, Katie's falling back. That's a sure sign she's going to come up at the end.
I don't know. We'll see. Oh, Katie. There you go. Congratulations, Katie.
Congrats.
And so after the show ends today, when everything's all done, if you go back and put a comment in after the show, you can get on in next week's ducky races, and you too could possibly get $2 towards any item that you purchase from me. And it's just my way of saying thank you for putting in those comments. Comments actually do help our shows. It helps YouTube to algorithm to want to share us out more. So, every little bit helps. And I just really appreciate it when you take the trouble to go back and do that, because I know it does take a little bit to do that. Duck, it's race time. Yeah, that's funny. And I always forget to say on my information, but I do PayPal and Pirate Ship. My shipping's about 2 weeks out. If you need something sooner, just let me know. I have 2 dogs and non-smoking here. And let's see, Saturday I'll be on with Aaron Proctor, the ephemera guy, on his channel, 3 p.m. Pacific time, 6 p.m. Eastern. And I think Randy's joining us on there. And
yes, I am.
Sunday on my channel, it's Angie's Oddities and Wendy Wonder Woman. And that'll be at 10 a.m. Pacific time, 1 Eastern. Then on Monday, 11 a.m. Pacific time, 2 Eastern, is Gina, Southern Siren Vintage. And Tammy, Dream Chaser, or Hometown Country Marketplaces. Also her shop. And I think on that night too, I'm going to have a Whatnot sale, 6 p.m. Pacific time, 9 Eastern. And then on next Thursday, I'm going to be on Unimagic's channel, 12 p.m. Pacific time, 3 Eastern. And then my show on my channel again will be Angie's Oddities, and 1889 House Casey will join. There's that. And I also do have my Whatnot shop, and my Whatnot shop has over 500 items in it. It's under Becky's Vintage and More, and there's links in the description of this video, not only to my Whatnot shop, but if you're new to Whatnot, you can get $15 free to use for your first time on there. But you can also email me if you just like to look on there and see something you'd like, and I can put it in an invoice over here. I have links in the description of the video for Randy's channel and Jane's channel and their emails too. So if you ever need that information, it's down there as well. And I think that's pretty much it. But if anybody ever has a question, or if you're looking for anything in particular, you can always put that in the chat too. And we can see if we can help you out. Let's see. My next item, number 4, is going to be a start of $5. And it is a pewter piece. So it's this little pewter sailboat. It is 2 1/8 inches tall and 1 5/8 inches wide. So it is a mini little guy. Just $5 start. The back of the sailboat looks like this. And the front has like the cutout detailing. And it does say pewter on the bottom. And it's marked. I can't read the company name though. I don't know if it's a spoon teak one or not. And I see Monica in at 5. Thank you, Monica. If anybody else would like to be in, it would be 6 or higher. But if not, then go ahead and count it down to Monica. And thank you, Monica. Appreciate that. And thank you, everybody else, for looking too. Rid of that. Little Monica, ahoy, mate, huh? All right. My next item, number 5, is going to be a $25 start. And this is a really neat book. It is a big golden book. Now, the only thing that I notice is these kind of have a plastic coating on these, and a little bit over the spine has come off, and then the corner look like that. But that's all I see is, that this has been loved pretty well. But you can see how it has like kind of a plastic that goes over the book. So this book is from 1961. It is a big golden book, not a little golden book. It's 12 1/4 inches by 9 inches is the size on this. Just going to do it real quick. And it's Caroline at the Ranch. And it's, do you remember Caroline's friends? Inky, the black kitten, Puff, the white kitten, Spots, the little panther, Leon, the lion cub, Bobby, the black and white dog, Rusty, the curly cocker, Mops, the little black dog, and Bruno, the bear cub. So those are her friends. Like on the back cover too, has some of them there. And they're all throughout the book, just having all kinds of fun. Get this next page up. And down in here, it does have the copyright of 1961 right there. So it's just so much fun. Hey, Mark. How are you? Yeah, these with the little things, and look, it's the I shot the sheriff moment. It's got a little rubber dart on the end of the gun, and this guy, he's buried in his hat. His hat's a little too big. Just
like, what were they doing in the saloon to begin with?
Well, and the kitty they shot him, his eyes are all squinched up, and
they're children.
Well, it says coffee and milk bar.
Okay.
So there's signs that say coffee and milk, and then there's a wanted poster. It's got lots of activity going on, and
those poor horses, bears and kittens and dogs
that one's
on them
falling off. And these guys are tangled up in the ropes, trying to lasso the cows. This one goes pretty high online, so this is a really good price if you look it up. Because the sold comps are really good for it. This guy's trimming the cactus, the needles off the cactus. So that was
Probably
funny.
so, because the guy behind him bumped into it.
Yeah, well, this one looks like he got into a cactus over there for the bear. And he's kicking it or something. Then this part, they're like Native American looking, and she's got a little dog as a papoose, and this one's painting the kitties and the
Yeah,
Carolina
the little girl.
on
Well,
there.
yeah, okay, how many of you remember pushing your doll in the little baby buggy? Well, that's what, if they don't have baby buggies, they have papooses. I'm sure they put their little dolls or,
Put your kittens or whatever.
yeah, I put my cat in the, I put my cat in a little dress, and I put the poor little thing in the baby buggy, and it was like in the 90s in the summer, and I put on my aunt had very tiny feet. I could wear her high heels.
Yeah.
They fit me, and I'd go tromping around the neighborhood in real high heels that fit, not the little plastic things where, pushing that poor cat in the baby buggy.
Yeah. The cow's licking the kitten.
That's a cute book. I don't remember that. Of course, I was reading much more advanced books by that age.
I wasn't even born. So, I don't know. It's cute, though. Anyway, I'll let you think about it. Number 5 for $25. Number 5 for $25. Okay. My last item for this round, number 6. It's a start of $8. And it's this little porcelain, 2 birds on like a log. And it's like pale blues and pale green. It's pale blue, pale green. Kind of a grayish white. And then this is like a really pale tan color.
Beautiful.
This is just 3 inches tall and 4 inches wide. And it doesn't have any markings on the bottom. It might have had a tag at one time. I just thought the birds were really nice on this, and the beaks are in great shape. Not sure what kind of birds they are with that comb that it has there.
Yeah, or stylized. Because the
Yeah.
beaks don't match. They got different kinds of beaks. Poetic license.
Yeah. I don't know, what kind of birds do they look like to you guys? But it's got pale blue over the wings on both of them. So they're really nice.
He's got a really cool beak.
Yeah. They both do.
Reminds me of a male and female.
Yeah. That's number 6, $8. And we're going to go back to Randy.
All right. Oh, I got a good one. I got to have at least one statement necklace. This is Charming Charlie. It is 16 to 18 inches, and it is bootimus. Now, this is what is unusual. It's not really symmetrical with, it is with the design, but not with the colors. Now, when I first saw it, I thought it was like, if I held it back, it kind of looks like it's just the red and white, right? But no. So you've got yellow and pink and green and reds, and then there's a pink and there's a red and a pink and a blue. And then here they're all a light color like white with a green and gold. Then over here you've got more reds and pinks and blues. Gold tone is the base. This is the back. Yeah, they kind of look like they'd be a dove, but the beak was wrong, and they don't have top knots. But I once I got it, I liked the colors. This would also be fun at Christmas. If you like red, a touch of red in there is very pretty. My next item, something a little different. I have a little box. And in the box is a little Japanese bowl. There is a geisha. Look at the flowers. This has the most glorious flowers and gold. It is a teeny little bowl, but it is just so cute. There's no marking on it. It's Japanese. Look at those gorgeous colors. Well, shoot, I can't see down there. It's 1.5 inches across.
Jameen likes it.
It's two by 1. Jameen, oh, this is gorgeous, Jameen. You don't find these guys very often.
Hello, Jameen.
I love the colors.
Well, I can go ahead and count it down to Jameen. I don't see anybody else in.
Yes, I measured it as a 2 by 1.
Going
Is
once.
what my measurements say.
Going twice. Last call. And we're sold to Jameen.
Congratulations. I knew somebody would like it.
I thought somebody would too.
Snap that up. Then I've got a brand called Tracy Lynn. This is a bracelet. Now, it is still new on its cards. I can't put it on. Now you've got faux pearls, seashells, crystals, rhinestones on this. They're sort of like a gold. Rhinestones on them. More crystals. Here's the brand. Tracy Lynn. And look what this bracelet was listed for. This is going to fit a 7 to an 8. It's a gorgeous bracelet. And I love the way they've got that. It's a chainmail base. And then they've attached all the charms and pearls and things on it. I have had some goldette. I think I've got a goldette in my Etsy shop. I've got a goldette with piece of emerald. That was my mother's. All right. And that's my 3 items. And off we go to Jane.
Okay.
Hi, everybody. I didn't get to say hi to. All right. This is such a pretty dish. This is Federal Glass milk glass. It's called Peach Blossom Ovenware. And this is going to be a $18 start, please. Isn't that pretty? This is gorgeous. This is all hand painted. And it's on both sides. And it still has tape residue on it. That's what I keep sticking my finger on. Okay. There is your bottom. There's your top. There's the inside.
I'll be right back.
Please don't put this in the dishwasher. You won't have flowers on your bowl no more.
It's so pretty, too. Why would you put it in there?
I don't know, because the dishwasher right here is these. My water's too bad to have a dishwasher. This is very, very pretty. And I did measure it, and now I lost my tape measure and everything. It does set up here this tall. I found it. It's right in front of my big nose.
Don't you just love it?
Yeah, only me. This is 8.5 inches across in diameter. And it is... Dang it, come here.
And hi, Maury.
Almost 5 inches deep. So this is a nice bowl. Now, this is also ovenware. It's fine. You can use this. Put it in the oven. It is oven safe. Just not dishwasher safe.
And not broiler.
Oh, good Lord, no.
Yeah, too high of a heat would damage flowers, I think, the paint.
I just thought it was a gorgeous little bowl. Now, I thought it was missing a little bit of paint. Right there on this flower, you can see that it's missing a little bit of paint. But for its age...
Thank you, Warrior Girl.
For its age, I have a whole lot more boo-boos here. Okay?
I'm gonna make you blue. I gotta make her blue. Let's see where's she?
We can pass on that. All right. This one is very, very pretty too. This is EAPG. It's called the Manhattan pattern. It has gold inlay, thumb dot. Good gravy. This is such a pretty little, maybe a catch-all. I don't know.
How much is it?
Oh, 10. Sorry.
Starting bid or
Starting bid at 10. Yes, please. It is very pretty. And the gold is amazing on it.
You're welcome, Warrior Girl. Thank you.
And then it's got this little design underneath. It's very smooth on the inside. It's just a nice, cute little dish. I don't know. Trying to think what to put in that little guy. How about relish? I don't know. It's 6 inches across, 6 inches in diameter.
Cranberry sauce.
Yeah, that's it. That sounds good.
I like the homemade stuff too.
Uh-huh. Yeah, don't buy the can. This has no chips, no cracks. I would tell you if it did. Okay. There we go. This, I forgot to tell you, that is made by Bartlett and Collins. And there you go.
What year is the APG? I can't remember. I'll look it up.
Ooh,
I don't
early
know.
American. It goes into the 1800s, I think.
Yeah.
I thought it did, but I know it's old. I didn't find it. I forgot to look for a year.
I think it starts in the 1800s and then it can go up into the early 1900s. So it just depends. Some of it is not antique. Some of it is.
Bartlett and Collins was founded in 1914 and 1915 in Sapulpa, Oklahoma, and did not operate during the primary early American pattern glass era, which ended around 1910 to 1914. However, they manufactured hand-pressed and later machine-made glass in early styles, including reproductions of EAPG patterns such as Manhattan in the 1960s.
There you go. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. So you basically have to look up the company and what they did, because you never know if it's a reproduction or not, and it actually lets you know. But 1960s is still, that's an old piece of glass. And does that one glow at all? Did we ever try that?
Yes and no, it does not.
Does not. Okay. I thought you had.
Okay. There's that one. And for the last one, this is a little hazel atlas. This one would be around 1930s, 40s. It's a simple little green avocado little bowl, like the size of a cereal bowl, ice cream bowl. And anytime you see this, I will do my best to get it off and not forget, like a dodo bird.
And how much is that one?
This one is 10, and buy it now. It's such a pretty piece. You can see the green gets lighter as it goes up. This is 6 inches in diameter. And it's called hazelware. And there you go. Such a pretty little dish. That would be cool with Reese cups in it.
I was thinking you could do your own little ice cream bowl.
Heck yeah. I like the pattern. I like the way it's pressed. It's very pretty. It's kind of simple, but very pretty. And there you go. And that's my 3. And I'll see you in the next round. Thank you.
Copying and pasting.
I'm sorry?
I'm copying and pasting.
Oh, okay.
There we go. All right. I hope everybody's doing good today and having a good day. You're daydreaming about that bowl. Well, you should probably pick it up then because it is a lovely bowl. And hey, you could use it as an ice cream bowl too. Okay. Next, number 7 is a $9 start. This is a DeGrazia picture. It's called The End of a Long Day. It is 6 by 4.5 inches. This is the back of it. It does have the title on the back. DeGrazia. And Monica's in at 9. Thank you, Monica. If anybody else would like to be in, I'd need to see 10 or higher. It is 6 inches by 4.5 inches. The end of the long day. Yeah. Well, when I find them and I can pick them up, I do, but they've been going for crazy prices where I've seen them. So it's like, I think they're kind of nuts on their prices. Okay, we're going once. Going twice. Fair warning. And we can be sold to Monica for $9. Thank you. Right. My next item up here. Oh, you're welcome. When I can find them, I try really hard to get them. It's just, I never find them at a decent price. Well, I'm just going to put this all in here. And I'm going to have to measure this darn rock. I have a rock. It was such an interesting rock, I had to pick it up. Number 8 for $4. And this rock measures about maybe 2.5 inches by about 3 inches. You haven't even seen the rock.
And Jameen is in before you've even shown it.
Now, when I looked this up,
Ooh, look at that.
came up with this part being agate.
Oh, it's
This part
a
they said was granite. And this part they said was basalt or lava rock.
yeah, that's the way it would be made.
So that's what it looks like to me as well. And it's got, I don't know if you see the shiny crystals, but
you've got a layer of crystal right under the agate.
It sparkles everywhere, but there's some sparkles down in here too. So, but yeah, it's got some crystals here.
I believe granite has quartz in it.
I think so, but I'm not sure.
If I remember my geology, I believe that granite has quartz crystals, which is why it's so prized for using on countertops and backsplashes, because you get the right pieces with the sparkle.
Well, in Oregon, where I'm from, this is like common that we would see because like Crater Lake was a volcano and there's a lot of like lava rock stuff around there. So it kind of reminds me of that. But we can count it down to Jameen if she's the only one that's interested in it. I have a couple more rocks coming up. But okay. Okay. That over there. All right. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for looking.
Oh, but I misspelled her name.
Oh, I live in Arizona right now, but I grew up in Oregon. And Oregon has Crater Lake. So that's where I was talking about that. But here I see more like petrified wood and stuff like that. But they have all kinds of stuff here too that you wouldn't suspect. These out of the way. Okay, number 9 is a start of $25. And it's Fenton Colonial Pink thumbprint pattern. It's a pretty like bonbon dish or candy dish. It's 8 inches wide. 1964 to 1968 is what my book told me. And it is a colonial pink. Very pretty. 8 inches wide. Heck, you could use this for an ice cream bowl too. Be fancy, fancy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love the thumbprint. But there's the bottom of this piece. But I did look it up.
Color.
Yeah, really, really vibrant pink. It's colonial pink. Yeah, see, we'll hypnotize you with the circly. Very shiny, too. Very shiny piece. That's number 9. That's $25. Yeah. You know, I think some of them you could probably stack, but I don't know about this one. I mean, I'm sure there's a bigger one and maybe a littler one. But
I'm sure they would put like cloth or something in between each one.
Yeah.
I mean, in reality.
Okay. And that's my third item. And I'm going to go ahead and bring Randy back up. She is. See what mischief she got into.
Who always wanted to go to Hawaii and get jewelry but didn't get a chance? I don't know if this came from Hawaii, but it could. This is a 16 to 18 inch necklace. It is on leather. All of the metal is silver plated. These are real pearls. So that's a plumeria blossom. And those are peacock pearls. Every piece of metal is silver plate. Now, this does not have any brand on it. So I'm almost wondering if maybe somebody didn't make this. Look at the size of those pearls. big bale, beautiful fancy beads. These are all pearls. They're freshwater pearls. They're called peacock. They are a purple-y blue purple, but they almost go into black. Even this has a little pearl on it. And let's see what millimeter these babies are. These are 10 millimeter pearls. Beautiful, beautiful necklace. And next,
I don't know if they had earthquakes where Fenton was made.
is
Probably
it
not like
Monet?
California does.
Monet. Look at this. This is beautiful gold tone hammered. That next piece is applied. That is faux lapis, but it looks like real lapis. This basically is going to fit this is 6.5. I normally wear a 6 3/4. It fits me. You can tweak it a little bit. And then here is there's our Monet mark.
Nope.
If I was to guess, I would.
We can't see the Monet mark. You're frozen.
Gorgeous cuff.
Wait a minute, Randy. You're frozen. We can't see the Monet mark.
Yeah, I know. It does that on my side.
Yeah, there you go. Is it in the middle of the two, like rivets or whatever?
It's right there between the bolts. Gorgeous, gorgeous. I like the one I've got. I believe is on my Etsy store. My Etsy store is Moon Valley Crafts. So if you go to Etsy and put in Moon Valley Crafts, all one word run together, I've got a goldette bracelet that has a piece of gold in it.
Yeah.
It was my mother's.
And if you want,
it's definitely for sale.
If she wants to buy it, could she just email you and let you know? And then you can put it in what she's got here.
All right, passing.
No, you're froze. Wiggle it. There we go.
Oh,
now
everything's the same.
Yeah, I think she was maybe talking to Jameen because Jameen did say something about having a few pieces too. But I think Jameen likes what she has. Gonna have to shake your modem.
This is necklace. It says on black leather. There is no brand. This is silver tone, quartz, jade, a freshwater pearl, and a little dragonfly charm.
Where's the jade?
So
Is
you've
that
got
the top
a
one?
big quartz bead.
Less quartz?
No, the jade is the little drop. This is the
Oh, okay.
quartz. Here's the jade. There is a big freshwater pearl. And then you've got your little
Dragonfly.
dragonfly charm. And this is long, 30 inches. And let me type this in.
That one's interesting.
There we go. And that's my 3. Off to Jane.
Hey. Hi, Jane.
Hi.
What's happening over there?
Nothing. Okay. This is such a pretty little Afghan. It is 46 inches. Wait, there's 36 inches in a yard, right?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay. It's
3 times 12.
46 inches. 46 this way and 46 this way. It's such a nice little Afghan. Has a square in the center. And it looks like on my end it's showing true to color. Okay. This is going to be $8. Start at 8 if you would like this. These are so nice just to throw over your shoulders or throw over your lap, eating popcorn, watching TV.
We all do use PayPal to invoice. Warrior Girl. So that's not a problem. And PayPal allows you to check out as a guest too. So not a problem. So
Okay.
yeah, I have. Jane, are you just on here or are you on eBay too?
No, just here.
Okay, yeah. Jane just sells here. Randy has Etsy, I think. Is Etsy your only one, Randy?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I have eBay and whatnot. So if you find anything on any of mine, I can invoice you here too.
Okay, so there you go. Here is this nice little Afghan.
I didn't hear the starting bid on it.
8.
Okay, so starting bid of 8 on the Afghan.
Yes. There's no rips, no tears. It's in really awesome shape. And this is the last one. Me, I'm Jane. Doggone happy.
Yeah. On this
There's
screen,
my email right there.
it has her email, and then it says to consider subscribing. It's Doggone Happy Jane. I'll throw the links to their channels here in a bit, but it's also in the description of my video. I have their emails and I have their links to their channel. And it's $8 for the blue and white Afghan. There, I'll pin it. Found it. So this is Randy, and I'm after Randy.
These are nice. Also, if you know somebody in a wheelchair or uses a walker, this is nice for that too.
Or if they put it up on their chair when their shoulders get cold, they can pull that down so they can pull it around their shoulders if they have a blanket already on their lap. Hi, Doreen.
Hi, Doreen. Okay. We can pass on this. All right.
Anybody thinks about it? Now, we do a recap at the end, so items that haven't sold will come back at the end. But if you want to shout it out before the recap, you're more than welcome to do that. And we'll get you covered.
Okay. This is really nice. This is a shawl, wraparound shawl. I don't know what else to call it. Okay, this is a real pretty, like, if my camera straightens up, it's a real pretty coral color. This is really soft. And it goes.
I'm getting it. Randy.
This is going to be $10, so buy it now. If you like the shawl.
You can get the shawl.
Okay, you just wrap it. And you stay nice and toasty. Ooh, back got my hair caught in it. There you go. It looks more pink, but it's really more of a coral color. It's nice just to throw on and run out to get your paper, or first thing in the morning. You know, it's real nice to run out and get the mail. Just throw it over your shoulders. But I always forget that it's not cold every place else. Okay? And we can pass on that. I was trying to figure out what I saw in the camera. And then for my third, this is an old chocolate covered penny sticks. They were pretzels. Okay, this is just a little 10. This is going to be $8. Okay, because it has full of buttons, old vintage buttons. Okay, there are all kinds of vintage buttons in here, and every time I move, they fall out. There are some big coat buttons. There are shirt buttons. Let me pull this out of here so you can see maybe. Here's a coat button.
Did you give a price yet?
Uh-huh. I did. 8.
I did not hear you. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Buy it now?
It started at 8.
A starting bid. Okay. I did not hear you. Sorry.
No, that's my fault. There's a white rose.
And Susan's in at 8. If anybody else would like to be in, we'd like to see 9 or higher. If anybody else would like to be in, she put it down here too. Thank you, Susan.
Ooh, here's a green rose button. There goes my light again. What the heck is its problem today? There you go. It's full. And if you see no more interest, let's count it down for Susan. That would be fine. Try to get this one out. There's a big navy blue one. I like sewing buttons. I don't know why. I think I'm weird. Here's an amber colored one.
Sold to Susan.
Thank you, dear. That's my 3, and I appreciate you. That's my 3, and I'll see you on next time. Thank you.
Okay. Now it's my turn. Oh boy. Well, I was putting everybody's links in the chat, so hopefully you can see that. I'm Becky. I'm the one you were talking to on Lucinda's channel. So hi, Warrior Girl. Thanks for coming over here. I know it's a little bit confusing, but my eBay and my whatnot stuff, if anybody sees anything over there that they want me to include in a box over here so that I get the accurate weight and everything, it might be a little cheaper to do that. And so I always say that you can let me know what items you might like and email me, and I can go ahead and put them in to a box here and invoice through PayPal. So I invoice through PayPal and I do pirate ship for shipping to get you the best rates. And we all 3 use PayPal and pirate ship. So it seems like you're a little bit new to maybe YouTube sales. I don't know, but welcome in. And yeah, we appreciate you being here. So we try to accommodate you the best way we can. Okay. Number 10 is a start of $8, and it's a rose quartz pillar. It is about 2 5/8 inches tall, which is just over 2.5 inches tall. Really pretty rose quartz. See if I can get my fingers out of the way somehow here.
And Susan's in.
Well, Susan's in at 8. Thank you, Susan. If anybody else would like to be in, we need to see 9 or higher. It's the bottom, both sides, so you can see it all.
I'm going to start counting.
Okay. You can start counting it down. And thank you for looking, everybody. Thank you,
Now
Susan.
fair warning.
I'm going to be working on some more invoicing too after the show tonight. So that's
And we are sold.
Okay. Thank you. Get this next item up here. All right. Yeah, I saw these rocks and I'm like, well, I like some rocks, so I'm just going to bring some. I'm going to buy those. Okay, next item. Now this has a little bit of paper loss to it, but not too bad on the one side. So this is Best Made Needles. Little kitties on them. The other side has a little more paint loss. Don't you just love people that put stickers right on there? There's like nothing you can do.
I know.
Just really annoying. Oops. Some of the needles are trying to come out at me. Let me just...
Now, what I want to know is what in the world do kittens have to do with sewing needles?
I don't know, but I'm taking out like 4 needles because they were starting to come out. Push some of these down. Okay. So we do have some needles in here.
Oh, nice ones. Yeah, a lot of needles.
That's what the inside looks like. And like I said, I took out 4 of them because they were trying to fall out. And I see Susan in at 4. If anybody else would like to be in, we need to see 5 or more. I can't say
Good point,
plus.
Ducky.
That's right. And they can learn to sew, right?
Well, I don't know.
I think they just like to play with your thread.
I know they can rip things open that need sewing.
Yeah. Let's stick these needles back in. Heck. Come here, you. Oh.
And we are sold.
Okay. Oh. Well, I got one back in. I'll get the other one back in while somebody else is showing. Sold to Susan. Thank you. Let's see. Number 12 is going to be cloisonne. Go. Number 12 is cloisonne enamel on metal.
Ooh, that's a pretty one.
Brown, blue inside, blue on the bottom. I love the cloisonne on this. So
That
pretty.
is gorgeous.
Yeah. Gorgeous, gorgeous.
I think it's a turquoise blue that does it for me.
Yeah. Sometimes I like that flower too. I don't know what kind it is, but it's pretty. I like all the colors together. It's an $18 start. Now this is 3 inches wide. But it's a nice substantial size. You could even curl up probably some necklaces.
Oh, Jameen says she couldn't resist.
Champlave? I don't know what that is, but okay.
Well, there's raised parts. There's some that see it's raised.
Yeah. It's raised because if you feel across here, you can feel how it's raised. Now, I think it's brass or
Yes, that's brass.
enamel on brass.
Hi, Silverista.
Okay, we can go ahead and count it down to Jameen unless somebody else would like
before she has a heart attack, right?
19 or higher. I have some more cloisonne pieces, but this is the one I decided to bring today.
And sold to Jameen.
Thank you, Jameen. I will go ahead and bring up Randy.
Troublemaker. Woo.
For our last round before the recap.
Although, Becky, I don't know if you heard it, I have a new title. Johnny has dubbed me the Moon Pie Queen.
Oh, I did hear that. And you can have
I am now the Moon Pie Queen.
And I've told Johnny anytime I win moon pies over there, he can just give them to you.
Thank you.
Because I don't like that kind of processed food.
Well, my son, I'm going to try to make a dessert. I've decided that I want to get one more box of vanilla. And I'm going to do you know how you make a banana pudding and you get the pudding mix, except I'm going to make I'm going to make my own, like my custard. So what I want to do is take a chafing dish and I want to all the banana and the vanilla moon pies and I want to put them all in there. And then I want to make the egg and milk mixture and then I'm going to pour it in and bake it. Because I think that would be a wonderful dessert. Hot, gooey, yummy dessert. But I need more moon pies to do that. Okay. Did I put my thing in? No, not yet. I started. Oh, I started. Okay. So I got this set. It's called Crystal Collection. It is a necklace and a bracelet. Now they're still all attached. It is on leather, black leather, and with the buffalo knots so that it's adjustable. So they'll adjust to different sizes. And you've got silver tone and black metal beads. So it's all metal. Very organic, very tribally looking. Now, the bracelet, one of the strands on the bracelet had come loose. So I made earrings. So now it's a 3-piece set. You get the necklace, the bracelet, and I have made earrings to match with that little loose piece that was dangling. The necklace will adjust 16 to 22 inches. The bracelet will adjust 6 to 8, and you now have earrings. I think it's very southwesterny looking.
Good use of danglies.
Yeah, see, the thread had come loose. It had come loose, and it was hanging loose. And luckily, the beads had not broken, and I had enough beads to make a really nice balanced pair of just simple earrings to go with it. So now it's a Peru. I was rather proud of myself. But then I like doing that kind of stuff. Okay, now we have a vintage piece. I love vintage glass. This is it does have a clasp. When I say vintage, it's not like really old, but it's at least from the 70s. Because that's when they started using the lobster claws. This is glass. They are put together rosary style. You see the pale yellow color? They're faceted. And this little rascal is 22 inches. I love glass. And you can see that luscious light lemon color. I've never seen glass beads that color before. So in a way, they're a neutral. Basically, you can only wear them one loop. You can't loop them 2 times, but they're gorgeous faceted glass.
Really sparkly.
Oh, yeah. And then my last piece, I get it all straightened out. This is Kenneth Cole. It is a set. The necklace is 36 inches, and it's on a diamond cut or textured rope. And here is the pendant. Now, doesn't it look like you're at the ocean and the waves are washing up on the white sand that is full of little pieces of shell? Those are little pieces of shell in there, including abalone. And it has matching earrings. So it's like seawater. Now here is our brand on the back. If I can turn it carefully. KC which is Kenneth Cole. I just think this is so pretty. Perfect for summer. And it has real abalone and shell in there. Like I say, it looks like you're looking down. The only thing missing is your toes in the sand, watching the water come in and the shells in the sand. Let's see, what's the base? It's a silver tone. So, and I love what they've done is it's like the frame has been created around the piece, not very organic. And that is my 3 items. So now we go back to Jane.
Okay. Let's see what she's gotten into. She missed the length on the Kenneth Cole. Could you let her know the length, please?
Oh, yes.
And you're muted, Jane. Let me just pop her up real quick.
That's fine.
Oh, I'm typing it in.
Oh, you're going to type it in? Okay. There, we got Jane back.
Okay, these are, I'm going to try to say this, Majolica. Is that right?
Yeah.
Hand painted from Italy. This one says OLIO, which is
Oil.
olive oil.
Oleo.
Uh-huh. Here, this is all there. There's your signature, all your information. This is called earthenware. Okay.
That's neat.
It says on the bottom, Pelican Heel. Right there. I don't know what Pelican Hill
Pelican Hill.
is.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's your oil. It does not have a stopper. You might want to put a cork in it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And what else does it come with?
Everything is here. This set is going to start at 12.
So it's a set.
It's a set. Isn't that pretty?
Yeah.
I think this is real pretty. Okay, there's your oil, and Acento is vinegar. I don't know if I said it right. This one does have the stopper.
Aceto?
Aceto.
Yeah, probably.
This one says Pelican Hill as well. It's all marked and signed on the bottom. And it's just like the other one. It just says something different. Also, here's your stopper. I thought this was pretty. It's really neat to find from different countries.
Yes, it is. I like that style too.
Me too.
Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention. I was answering Monica. How much? I'm sorry. How much were these little babies?
We start these at 12.
Each or the set?
The set. Okay. And again, there's your stopper. Both of them are marked. And there you go. Sorry I got the shakes. Hope to get rid of them here shortly. Okay. I love this set.
Pelican Hill is in Newport Coast, California.
Woohoo!
It features Mediterranean architecture and Tuscan-influenced dining, styled after the Italian Renaissance to look like a hillside village on the southern California coast.
There you go. That's pretty cool. You can feel the paint. You'll know that it's hand done.
Oh, it's a luxury hotel, so yeah, I probably can't afford that one.
The mall, the antique mall, the lady looked at me and she goes, I just love that set, but I'm sorry, I'm the one that dropped it and broke the other stopper. Said, it's okay, I like it just the way it is.
Well, and I think a cork stopper would look just fine on the other one.
I think so. I think so, and if I got one, I'll put one with it. But I'm not real sure if I have corks. I think I sold them all.
Silverista used to work there.
Oh, that is absolutely cool. That is really cool. Oh, Silver, your box left. Just so you know, dear. Monica's leaves tomorrow. Okay, so we'll pass on these. I need to set them down. I'm a klutz. Okay. There's all the information on there. And it FAE.
Silverista says, thank you, Jane.
Oh, honey, you're very welcome. And you have an envelope as well. So you have a box and an envelope. I wrote it for you on the thingy. It'll say box 1 of 2 and box 2 of 2, if that makes sense. Okay, what I have is a desk set. This is by Galloway. This is Irish Crystal. Here's the box. Oh, of course I got it upside down, you know. There we go. Now the box is letting loose right there. Just so you know, the box has got an issue, but okay.
And how much is this?
This is $20.
Starting bid?
Yes, please.
What is it?
A desk set. Irish Crystal by Galloway. There's your little tag.
Cool.
Okay. And then it has this on the back of your tag. You get, come on, I know you can come out of there. I had you out.
Okay.
The pen to set your pen in. Okay. That's the first piece. Oops. And a little clock comes with it. And that paper gives you instructions how to change the battery. So there's your little clock.
It has a sticker on there. On the front. On the front, there's a sticker.
It says Galloway.
Yeah. It says still has a sticker on there. That's cool.
Yep. Okay. And the third and fourth piece is your letter opener. Okay. There went your letter opener.
You're not a klutz, right?
Not at all. And here's the ink pen.
Stay away from the stairs.
Wow. There's the ink pen. And here is your letter opener. Now, I will tell you this is sharp.
Beautiful set. My gosh.
It is gorgeous.
That would make a wonderful Father's Day gift too.
Yes, it would. And there's your sticker on the letter opener. It says Galloway.
Wow. Or you could save it for a Christmas gift for somebody that likes the crystal look. That is just gorgeous.
Irish crystal.
That's good for lady or man, I think.
I think so too. And then it has, as long as I don't dump it all out, it comes with the green silky material.
Look at
and
that
each
satin. Looks like green satin
satin.
in there.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then you
great presentation.
each piece has its own little compartment. Okay.
That's great.
It is gorgeous. The light just bounces. It really, honestly, it just bounces.
They
And
did
it's a
crystal
sweet
right.
little clock.
On the front of the clock, does the front of the clock have a clock name maker on that?
Galloway.
It says Galloway on the clock too? Oh, interesting.
There you
And
go.
how much is our clock?
There's Roman numerals too. That's cool.
It's probably lead crystal. And how much is the clock?
It's all together.
It goes with it.
Oh, it's
all
part
one
of it.
set.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's all $20 for everything.
I didn't see the clock. I thought it was okay. It's clock and the pen thing.
Clock and pen and letter opener and
Yeah, that's lead crystal. If
yeah,
it's from
that's
Ireland.
gorgeous. Wow.
Okay. It would make an excellent gift.
Graduation gift.
Graduation. Well, and you know,
Oh, yeah,
Christmas is not that
graduation.
far away, really.
That would be really nice.
Yeah, and some people are graduating from college too. So, you know,
That's what I was thinking is more college. You
Yeah.
know, get that big job and have his desk.
yeah, that's more. Or somebody that maybe that is just getting a good job. You want to congratulate them.
That would be really nice. And like I said, the box kind of split right here.
No, that's no biggie.
You know, you can.
Just tape it from the inside. That way the tape doesn't compromise the outside of the box.
Yeah, tape it on the inside would work.
And it's marked Galloway on the lid. Irish crystal. Okay.
It's just too cool. Yeah, well, I don't see anybody in on that one, but
Okay. And then for my last one, I do have a green bohemian. Excuse me. It's a vintage emerald green bohemian Chuck glass. It is.
you muted yourself, Jane. We can't hear you. You're just talking away.
What I said.
Try that again.
This is bohemian.
I know that has one little call out on it, doesn't it? Is that the one?
No, this is perfect.
Oh,
I
that
got
one's a
this
perfect
at.
too?
I got this at the antique mall.
Oh, okay. I think I was thinking of somebody else's.
How much is it?
This is 15.
Oh, that's a great price too.
Okay, the gold is perfect on this, and the flowers you can feel them raised up. But it's a pretty little basket.
What's
I
the
like the
bottom look
handle
like?
on it. I'm sorry?
What's the bottom look like? And Susan's in at 15. Oh, yeah, it's got that like star burst thing on it or I don't know if those are like flowers or starbursts, but yeah, cool. Susan's in at 15. If anybody else would like to be in, it'd be 16 or higher. Yeah, I don't blame you, Susan. That is pretty.
It's very pretty. I wish it would show up better, the flowers.
You can see them. It's a little hard, but you can.
Okay.
All right, and we're counting her down to Susan. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. And sold to Susan. You're muted again. You're muted. You did it again.
It does it all by itself. I don't know.
She says she loves it. Yeah, I bet. That is gorgeous.
Oh, you're very welcome, dear.
That's
I'm glad you like it. Hi,
Debbie.
Debbie. Thank you. And that's my 3. And I thank you.
Okay, then I guess that just leaves me. You guys are stuck with me for my last items, and then we're going to do the recap, so stick around for that. Okay, got another stone here. This one is braided on. It's put on a braided cord, though. Let's see if I can show it here. Okay, this is an amethyst.
That's chevron amethyst.
Yes. And it's on a hexagon kind of around it. Yeah. And it's on a braided cord. And the braided cord can extend. So if you pull these up, it extends. I think I see Susan in first at 10. So Jamine's in at 11.
Jamine's come back at 11.
Yeah, it goes either 18 to 24 inches. Yeah, I think some people use these for like divining too, don't they?
Yeah, that could be used as a pendulum.
Yeah.
And you could remove it from the cord.
Yeah, if you wanted to. It's just a simple cord, braided cord. There's a couple of those right there. Like I say, this does, if you slide it, it goes up, and you slide it back, it goes the other way.
That's
I'm
a
not
hunk of
keeping up
a...
with you guys. It is. And it is, oh my gosh, 1 7/8. Let's see. It is 1 7/8 inches long for this. And then the cord again is 18 to 24 inches. I had to look on my cheat sheet. But isn't that a pretty one? I thought the coloring on that was really good.
Yeah. Only chevron amethyst has that white formation, and you can see up the top, you've got a defined chevron, and that's the way it grows.
Yeah, it's really pretty. And Susan's at 20. Well, I know if I find any more of these, I'll grab them. Jameen is out. Thank you, Jameen, and thank you, Susan. We can count it down for Susan. I appreciate your bids, ladies. Yeah, I just thought this was so pretty. I like amethyst, though. That's one of the stones I really like. There's a lot of rocks I really like, but amethyst is one of my favorite. Okay, and that's sold to Susan for 20. Thank you. And I'm glad you liked it. I have to go look at that booth. Oh, amethyst is your birthstone. That's cool. Mine's diamond. Very plain.
Mine's sapphire.
Diamonds are so plain. But,
actually, mine is star sapphire, and I hate star sapphire.
Well, number 14 is Grape and Gothic Arches. Marigold Carnival glass. I think it's Northwood. These are Northwood. Pretty sure. But it's grape and Gothic arches. These are a larger sugar and creamer. This is about 4 inches, and this is about 4¼ inches with the little lip here. Gorgeous, gorgeous carnival glass. Look here. Just gonna look real quick. Oops, 1006. All my stuff has item numbers on it, so yeah, Northwood. I thought so. Okay. So it's grape and Gothic art. I like how this has the little bubbles in it.
That is so pretty.
Oh,
I love
yeah,
those handles.
I do too. Here's the creamer.
Of course, you know what I do. I'd plant an African violet in that 2-handled one.
More bubbles. Well, and like I say, you can use these for your little dessert bars or your drink bars. You put, little chocolate syrup in here, maybe sprinkles in here, or marshmallows or fruit, whatever you like. Oh, good. She's liking that you're going to bring more amethyst, but $25 for the start for those two. So if anybody's interested, let me know. And then, nope, put the wrong one away. My last item of the sale before the recap comes up. I'll just leave it all on there. Oh, forgot to put the price on that one. Just a minute. Delete that. Let me fix that one. Oh, so good. And the last one, I didn't get it on. Okay, start of $7. Let's see. Whoops. Get this. Okay, it's about 3 1/8 inches long. And it's shaped like a little violin. It's got the holly and berry on it.
Cute.
Made in Japan. What you don't usually see with these is the little spoon.
Is that spoon?
Has the little spoon. Just $7 start. It's 3 1/8 inches long. It's a cute little salt cellar. Got 3 little legs. Grab the spoon here. Okay, Randy. She likes the little spoon, I think. And if Randy's the only one in, if anybody else would like to be in, we need to see 8 or higher. Or I can count it down for Randy. Going once. Going twice. Last call. Yeah, I thought it was really cute. And we're sold to Randy. Well, the lag is really there, isn't it? Okay.
Yay!
Yay. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to do the recap. So I'm going to go put it over to Randy and she can show you everything she has remaining. Thank you, everybody, for being here.
Okie dokie. Well, in our recap, everything becomes buy it now, and you claim it by the item name and or keyword, simply because prices may be identical right in a row. So we'll give you a keyword. Becky uses the numbers. Oh, and Monica, here you go. See? Real easy. All ready for you. Okay. So we had this 32-inch vintage purple glass and faux pearls, wired with brass beads. And this is $8. And you would say purple glass. Gotta make some room up here for my loot. Then we had this little necklace. Oh, and that necklace was 32 inches. Then we have an 18 to 20-inch necklace. It is silver tone. It is wood agate and glass. Cute little chain. And this is 6. So you can say 6 for agate. Then we had this. I think it's cute. This is leather with a rhinestone buckle piece on it. It is a bracelet. This will fit a 6 to a 7. And I think it's pretty darn sexy. Come here. And this is $6. And you would say leather. Then what did we have next? Oh, we have that neat metal disc. It's not really metal. It's a metallic material. This is on leather. A lot of stuff on leather today. This is on leather. It's 26 inches. Even the little bead at the top, because look, it's a slide, okay? Let me get this up. You can adjust the height.
I'll be right back.
And I think this is something called bronzite. It is magnetic, but it is not metal. It is a stone. And they have these little glass and metal beads. And I recognize some of those beads. Those are check beads. So I think somebody made this. And this is $8. And you would just say a donut for $8. This is a little green quartz and glass necklace. There's the green quartz discs. Those are black glass bicones. This is 16 to 18 inches. And this is also $8. And you would just say green quartz. Then we had the Daria. These are clip-on earrings, vintage, silver tone, good size. You've got black enamel, rhinestones, and a gorgeous blue stone. They are $5, and just say Daria. or clip-ons, because this is the only clip-ons I got. Then what was next? Oh, yes. Charming Charlie. This is a big, gorgeous statement necklace by Charming Charlie. And I know from the distance it kind of looks like it's more white and red, but it's not. It's got color. And that's a green stone down there, some little amber colored ones, and a red one in the middle. Nice statement. And this one is 16 to 18 inches. And so Charlie is $14. We had the Tracy Lynn bracelet. Now, Tracy Lynn, this is what they originally had this thing marked at. Seaside bracelet. It is still new on tag. It is on a chainmail base, and there's a copper tone metal shell. You've got faux pearls, dangles, then some gold tone faux shells, rhinestones. This is 7 to 8 inches, and this is $16. And that would be Tracy. Then we have this necklace, which I believe is handmade by someone. This is silver plate. This is a plumeria. Oh, Monica wants the green quartz. Okay, Monica. But you get it for $8. Yep, indeedy. Okay. This is silver tone. I mean, not silver tone. It is actually silver plated. It's a plumeria flower. Those are real peacock 10 millimeter pearls. It is on leather. And it will fit anywhere from a 16 to an 18. It is just so nummy. It's a great big pendant. Real pearls. I believe somebody made this. They even put a pearl on the end. Pretend you went to Hawaii. Gorgeous necklace. And this one is $20, and you would claim it by plumeria or Hawaii. Then we had the Monet cuff. I don't know if it's going to focus for you, but that says Monet in there. This is gold tone hammered cuff. This is going to fit a 6 to a 6.5. Although I can get it on. I wear 6 3/4. It has a faux lapis. Gorgeous vintage bracelet. Look at how that's made up like that. And even they did a great job. It's even got some texture in it so that it looks like real stone. It's not. I checked. And the Monet is $20. What was next? Okay, then we have another leather. Boy, we just got everything leather today. How'd that earring, dang little earring, hold on. Technical issues. An earring decided to get itself all hooked up. I know you go with each other. Dang it, you weren't. It got wrapped up in the crystal piece. Where are you? What have you done? Well, I know how to fix you. How do things get mixed up? It's just sitting there. Okay, this is on leather, on black leather. This is 30 inches of black leather. It is silver tone. You've got a big quartz at the top. You have a silver tone with a dragonfly. That is a little piece of white jade, and that is a great big real freshwater pearl dangling there. This is a very nice pendant. Now, what I would say to someone that says, oh, but I don't want it, you actually could untie the knot. The knot is tied on it to hold the pendant in. You could actually untie that knot. Or you could tie knots up here in the back to wear it at a shorter length. If you've got long hair, you're not going to see it. So there's ways, because otherwise it doesn't, you can't just remove the pendant because it's got a knot, but it could be tweaked because it's a beautiful pendant. But I think it's good as a long one. But it's going to be a long one. That's a honkin' pearl. Let me just tell you. That's a honkin' pearl. I wonder if there was something dangling on the bottom. Because look what I just noticed. See, there's a little hook on the bottom. I bet it had something hanging from the bottom.
I wonder if you could remove the pearl and put it down there.
Sure. I can remove anything and put it down there on that bottom. I could put the pearl. I could put the dragonfly.
Is the dragonfly missing a wing?
Oh my gosh in heaven, it sure is. I didn't realize it. Yes, it is. Okay, price bake. $16. He's hiding behind things usually. I didn't even notice because he was always lurking behind. I got so fascinated by the pearl and the jade and the quartz.
Randy, John pulled it off.
Let's blame John.
Yeah, John pulled it off. Poor dragonfly. Yeah.
So if somebody wants the poor broken dragonfly for 16, it's 16.
Or
I thank you for letting me know that, because I did not notice he was missing a ring. A wing. Wing, wing, wing. Okay.
Good one, Tina.
Now, we've got, this is the crystal collection. And on leather again, this one is going to run for the necklace 16 to 20 inches, for the bracelet 6 to 8. And this is black leather, and it's adjustable. Now, they're metal beads, silver tone and black metal beads on leather. And the bracelet, one of the loops was loose and dangling. So it would be impossible to fix. So I made earrings. I took it off and I made earrings. So now you've got a 3-piece set, and this is $14 for the 3 pieces, the necklace, the bracelet, and the matching earrings. So that would be crystal. And then last we had this gorgeous lemon glass. This is 22 inches. It's a very pale lemon glass, rosary style, and it is $10.
That's pretty.
And I'll look and see if I can find another dragonfly maybe to replace on that. But if somebody wants it right now at 16, if I can replace a dragonfly, it goes up.
Well, you could put just about anything on there
Yeah,
and something on the bottom.
I may do that.
10 for glass, lemon glass, Susan.
Okay, it's yours, Susan. It's beautiful. It is so beautiful.
Susan.
Oh, it's so
I'm
beautiful.
just going to put lemon. You know what that is.
Sure. All right, that are all my items. Now, I'm sure everybody has heard by now that Dawn, normally on Friday we have Dawn and Teresa with their wild and crazy ladies. And poor Dawn had a mishap. Her big doggy, I guess she was taking it outside to walk him, and he had on a leash, and he jerked and he pulled her down the stairs and she fell. And her poor eyes are black. She is bruised and battered. And
She has pictures up.
She broke a wrist. She's having surgery, or has had surgery this week, to put plates in it. And so they have not been able to have any auctions this week. We don't know about next week. So John and the Groves and I decided that everybody was going to be lonely and bored. And so we're going to have a pop-up auction tomorrow at 1:00 in the afternoon. John said he can tell bad jokes just like Teresa. And we're going to have a whole wide variety of stuff and just sort of go as long as we can stand it. So we hope you will come visit us, and maybe we'll design a bubble wrap helmet for her in case this happens again. But Saturday I will be with Aaron Proctor, the ephemera hat guy, and with his co-host Becky. I think you know her. And that's at 5:00. And Sunday, I'm not doing a dang thing because it's Mommy's Day, and my son is going to take me to my favorite Mexican restaurant where I'm going to have jumbo margaritas because I'm not driving. And then I will post my activities for the following week on my website. And then the morning of, I always go in and put the link for for it. I won't do my invoicing until the end of next week, which is basically the middle of the month, unless we already have arrangements otherwise. And so now we go to Becky. Thank you, everybody.
No, we go to Jane.
Oh, that's right. I was trying to. I'm sorry, Jane.
It's okay. It's all right. All right. I have the
Jane.
oil and vinegar from Italy. They came from California, but they were made in Italy. Okay. These were 12 started. Yeah, these were 12. These are really nice. I thought they was pretty. All right.
Yeah.
And that is the metal bowls. And I can't think again. Oh, geez, my brain. There we go. You get 3 sizes. Large, medium, they rattle a lot too, and small.
They sit inside each other really nice.
I'm sorry?
They stack really nice
They
inside
do.
each other.
There you go. All stacked in there.
Yeah, and great for kids too, learning to cook.
Okay. These were 3 apiece. Just claim them by their name. This one is my little golden book about God. That's such a sweet little book.
Yeah.
My daughter had that one. Here comes the parade.
$3 each.
Yes, $3 each. And the saggy baggy elephant. And I said it right for a change.
Yay.
I get something stuck
How
in it.
much were the bowls, Jane?
We can do these for 10. All 3 of them.
Doreen, $10 for the 3 bowls.
Yes, ma'am. I'll get the tape off of it. It's right there.
And Doreen has bought those for 10.
Thank you, Doreen, very, very much. Could you please send me your information? I would appreciate it.
I have it.
Okay.
If
All
she
right.
doesn't mind, I'll send it.
Okay. Then I have the desk set. This was $20, and that's as low as I can go. The Galloway. You have the pen holder. This is Irish crystal. You have the clock. Here's your letter opener.
That is such a gorgeous set.
Thank you. I thought so. And then you get the ink pen. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces to go with this. And I lost ink pen down in the material. There's your ink pen. Okay. That is $20. Don't forget the box. The glue gave away on the box a little bit. Okay. Set that up there. Okay. Then I had a shawl. The shawl will be $8 now instead of 10. It's $8. It's pretty cool because I can run around outside and nobody can ever see me. This is the little marionette. Hazel's marionette. I still say she's Red Riding Hood, but I'm not sure. She looks like little Red Riding Hood to me. And then she has the airplane marionette. I put her back in the plastic. Her head moves, obviously. Her head moves. Her arms, the strings are attached. Everything's attached. Her legs. And then you just do what you got to do to untangle those strings. And we'll do her for 15 now. She is marked on the airplane stick to make her move. I thought she was cool. Okay. I had friends. The road to a friend's house is never long. Okay. And we'll do this for 8. If anybody likes this, it was 10. I'll do it for 8. It's not heavy. It's a real nice piece of wood. These were 7. I'll do these for 5. I have 3 available. They're welcome metal with stained glass. And the stained glass has little flowers and leaves. I thought these were so cute. You could hang it out in your garden if you like. Okay, these are old vintage Kmart. All right. And I do have 3 of them. And you can do them. We'll do them for 5. All right. And I gotta set something down somewhere. This is funny. I made a mess out of everything. Here's the little Afghan. We'll do this for 8.
That's a really nice Afghan. Did you say it's like 3 feet or 36 inches? What is it?
46 by 46.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 46 by 46. It is. It's really nice. I like the way they made the squares. All right.
So it's almost 4 foot by 4 foot.
Yeah, it sure is.
Just under.
And then I had this
How
little
much?
bowl.
How much was that little lap?
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
How much was that little quilt? I'm sorry.
The Afghan 8.
8. Oh, that's a good deal.
The little ones are always 8, and the big ones are anywhere from 10 to 15, depending on the condition.
Huh. Interesting.
Okay. Here is this little guy. This is EAPG, Manhattan pattern. The golden light, thumb dot. This one is Bartlett and Collins. And we'll do this one for 10.
And that's the 1960 reproduction that they did.
Yes.
So you might want to put 1960 on there.
All right. Hold on a second.
Just so you, because someone may ask later.
Okay.
You never know.
You're right. I'd rather know than not, because then I'd feel really dumb. 1960 was a very good year. I'm weird today. Okay, so there's this one. Then I have the Hazel
Pretty
Atlas.
piece.
It is. I think it's real pretty. I was amazed when I found it. I have the Hazel Atlas. Hazelware. It is pressed. And it is avocado. If you like this, I'll do this for 8 instead of 10.
It looks like a flower. It's so pretty.
It is. Reminds me of a big sunflower.
Yep.
Doggone it. I got myself all twisted. There we go.
Well, don't get up until you untwist yourself.
I have enough issues.
No more bonking your head.
It's getting better. I can think better now, and I'm not as back and forth like woozy like I was. It's getting there, slowly but surely. But y'all know, the older you get, the longer it takes. So I'll get there. All right, and then I had the Federal glass, milk glass. You could use this as a mixing bowl, a serving bowl. This is ovenware. So you can put this in the oven. It was made to do exactly that. Here is your bottom. This was 20. Let's make this one 15.
Ooh.
Okay. I love this bowl. I can't help it. I think it's so pretty. And I do believe that's the last of what I have. You will be invoiced for some of this real soon, within the next few days. I want to get everything out. All my packages are leaving. That's already been invoiced. They're all leaving tomorrow. Today, tomorrow, and Saturday. I had 35. I'm not allowed to get a pickup for that many packages. They won't let me. So they have to divide it up and take so many. I forgot my teddy bear. I still have him. He's $5. Also, 2 weeks from today, I go in for 2 CT scans. I've already got the blood work done. I've already got, what else did I do? All the blood work, all the x-rays. Now I'm going for the CT scan, and the way he talked, I will be in surgery within 2 weeks after 2 weeks. That makes sense? Like within a week to 2 weeks after I see him in 2 weeks. So he's moving it fast. I'm very surprised. But I think all the doctors are tired of looking at me. So then I will have surgery. He said, depending on what he gets into, it could be a 10-hour.
Was that the
Huh?
Doreen? Was that the blue and blanket or the pink shawl? Did you show the blue and white blanket?
Did you show the pink shawl at all?
Yeah, she did. And how much was the blanket?
It was $8 for the blanket.
And the shawl is $8.
Blue.
You got it, dear. Thank you very much. Okay, so all your boxes, everything that you need is leave it. Okay, I'll finish invoicing, get everything out of here because I don't want anything caught up. I don't know about the recovery time yet. He hasn't told me about that yet because he's going to put more metal in the top of my back, up through my neck, and into my shoulder, from what I can understand. So I want everything, I don't want you guys to have to wait on me. I want it out of here, so you guys, and then I will probably see you in July. I'm not sure yet, but I probably will see you. Give me a month to get.
And then you'll be the bionic woman.
Yep. Bionic woman is right. Jeez. And I think Dawn's trying to chase after me. I sent her an email, told her.
You guys are trying to outdo each other.
She posted pictures.
Oh,
God, I know. I saw the picture the day after, poor baby. Oh, in the hospital.
It made me hurt looking at her. Oh my gosh. She did it good. See, she fell not too long ago and hit the door and blacked her eye. This is the second time. Bless her heart.
This time the dog did it.
Stuff not to get caught up. You know what I mean? Not
during
to
the surgery time. So, yeah, you're getting yourself. So there's nothing outstanding.
There, that's the best way to say it. Thank you. I told you words don't come out sometimes, but that's what I'm doing. And I am doing one more sale tomorrow, and that's with Uni Magic. I'm not quite sure. Huh?
What item are you talking about, Maria?
I don't know. Yeah, I know she sent 2 items. Just let us know, Maria, which item it was.
So I'm taking the next 2 weeks packing, shipping, and that way I won't owe anybody anything and I don't have to worry about it because I will worry like crazy. So that's what's up with me.
Yeah, and last time Jane sold with us, she actually had tripped on a box and had a gash in her head. So her memory wasn't being real good to her that last sale, I don't think.
It's starting to come around, but I still get stupid. That's not what I mean. Yeah, it is. I feel stupid. I'll walk in a room and I swear I have no clue why I did it. And then I have to go back.
The tin can?
I'm sorry?
The tin can with the buttons?
No, the one she's talking about already sold. I sold one that was plain.
Yeah, she can email you.
Yes, please.
Yeah, just email her with a picture if you can from the sale. That would help.
So please forgive me. But that's what I got planned.
Okay. Well, I'm going to bring myself up. And yeah, we hope Jane gets better. And boy, no,
Only
we'll
me.
put her in bubble wrap if not. She's going to be walking around like a bubble wrap queen.
Yep, me and Dawn.
Okay, number 1 is $22. It is for this Leo Ward Cardinal of Love. It's 3 inches tall and 4 3/4 inches long. And it does have Leo Ward 1986 on it. So it is an older Leo Ward. And it does glow on the bottom here, a cadmium glow. This is the Cardinal of Love, $22, number 1. Okay. Number 2 was also $22. It is another Cardinal of Love. This one is 2 1/4 inches tall and 2 1/4 inches wide. It also says Leo Ward, 1986 on the bottom of it. And it also does glow down here on the base. That's number 2 for $22 for the littler one. And number 3, I do have a couple of the DeGrazia magnets left. They're 2 1/8 inches by 1 5/8 inches. I have this is called Home of the Love. This is a Cocopah native girl, but it's called Home of the Love. And these have magnets on the back. And then this one is called Girl with Sewing Machine. The Girl with the Sewing Machine or Home of the Love are $3 each. You can call this one Love and this one Sewing to claim it for $3 each. Okay. Then I had, that one's sold. Figure that out. Number 5. Number 5 was this really cool Caroline at the Ranch, a big golden book. Number 5 is $25. It has a copyright of 1961. It has a little bit of the plastic that goes over it. Like there's plastic that goes over this. Has come off the spine area. And you can see there's a little bit to the book that's a little bit where you can see it's been used, but it's not in bad condition overall. And overall, it's in really great condition. Hi, John. And the pages in it are really nice. Nobody is colored or anything on them. All the kitties, all the fun stuff they do. Just some hilarious pictures, too. Some of them are real fun. There's the back. Front. It's number 5 for $25. Okay. Number 6. Number 6 is $8. And it's these porcelain birds on a branch. It's 3 inches tall. Oh, that's backwards. They're 3 inches tall. They're in pale blue and a pale green, pale blue, and kind of a pale tan color. And they're number 6 for $8. And they're 3 inches tall and 4 inches wide. So that's number 6. Then we have number 9. It's $25. It's a Fenton Colonial Pink Thumbprint. Bonbon dish is what they call it in Fenton. It says 1964 to 1968 in my book. and it's $25. Number 9. Then I had number 14. Number 14 is Northwood glass. So it's grape and Gothic arches is what that's called. They got Gothic arches. See there? Beautiful shape. These are 4 inches and 4 1/4 inches. And beautiful, beautiful marigold glass. Well, thank you, Timmy. Yeah, but Randy's on a lot of shows. So if you guys go ahead and subscribe to Randy, she also shares out on her posts where she's going to be. So that's number 14 for $25 if anybody's interested in that. So those were my items for the sale. Thank you everybody for looking. And my next sale is going to be on Saturday with Aaron Proctor, the ephemera guy, and Randy's going to join us 3 p.m. Pacific time, 6 p.m. Eastern time. Then on Mother's Day, 10 a.m. Pacific time, 1 Eastern on Sunday. I'm going to have Angie's Oddities and Wendy Wonder Woman is going to join me. And on Monday, 11 a.m. Pacific time, 2 Eastern, it's going to be Gina, Southern Siren Vintage, and Tammy, Dream Chaser, or Hometown Country Marketplace is also her store that she has. And I'm going to do a Whatnot show at 6 p.m. Pacific time, 9 Eastern. And I have a Whatnot shop with over 500 items in it. If you see anything over there, you want me to invoice you over here, just email me. Let me know. And I do have an eBay shop, but it only has like 25 items. I'm working to get the stuff from Whatnot over into my eBay. On Thursday, next Thursday, I'm going to be on Unimagic's channel, 12 p.m. East Pacific time, 3 Eastern. And then on my channel here, 6 p.m. Pacific time, 9 Eastern, is going to be Angie's Oddities, and 1889 House Casey is going to join me. And anyway, if anybody has any questions or if anybody would like to sell on my channel, email me and let me know. Even if you're new to YouTube and you've never sold on here before, 1889 House Casey, her first time selling was on my channel. And I can give you a little StreamYard link that we can hook up before the sale, and I can go over things and we can check out how everything works. If anybody wants to, just let me know and send me an email. Let me bring everybody back up. I can't think of anything more. I know there was something else I wanted to say, but went right over my head. I don't know.
I rubbed off on you.
Well, that's probably it.
It is. I know.
I wanted to point out Cricket Harrington today had a show where she did a discount sale, and it's under Cricket Harrington, and Cricket is with a K, Kricket Harrington. Okay, that's her name on YouTube, and you can look it up and you can check out what she had for sale. And I think I'm going to have her join me on a sale here too, but she had some really good discounted glass, so just anybody might be interested. And anyway, I want to just say have a wonderful evening, and thank you so much everybody for being here. And be sure and leave a comment after the sale so you can get entered into next week's ducky races. And comments always help our channel. That's why I like to give those little ducky races to give you $2 off an item from me. And yeah, some of the perks. I do have memberships. If anybody wants to join those too, you can do that. And yeah, good night, everybody. And it was great to have you.
Have a good Mommy's Day.
Yeah, and I'm so happy when all of you join us. Just makes me really happy to see you all there. Without you, where would we be? Bye, everybody.
Bye. Thank you.
Oh, Becky's got the keys to yesterday. Every trinket's got a tale to say. She's found the best if you have the time. Got just the thing with you in mind. What's old is new again. Oh, the circle never